Guys, it's Orlando from Wildflower Leather. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm actually at the post office dropping off the packages that I just did. Behind the scenes, in the sense that these two things that you're about to see that I make right now are actually orders from someone versus just like a passion project. So today we're making a bear slip for the bear knife from Tactile Knife Co. And we're doing one of my popular items, which is an AirTag keychain. So dive in and enjoy the ride. Thanks. Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. So today's video is really just going to be some yapping over the video and just a little unapologetic, and let's just talk leathercraft in life. So here we're cutting out a bear slip, and we're also going to work on an AirTag keychain. The bear slip is being cut out here by the Glow Pro laser. It's etched for the stitching punches. And then the AirTag I already had pre-punched. I like to kind of keep some of those on hand since it's a pretty popular item. It saves me the time of taking everything out, cutting the leather. It saves me time in the long run. So the reason why I didn't get the stitching punches or the holes etched out and cut out by the laser is that because I'm going to use light brown thread towards the end of it when I saddle stitch. I don't want that light brown thread to catch any of the laser char on the leather, which then stains the thread and is not a pretty good, polished look for a product that the customer's going to get at the end of the day. So afterwards, after I punch them out, I take off the masking tape, and the masking tape is to protect the finish of the leather as well. I'm using buck brown in this case, so I don't want that nice leather to get charred by the laser. So for that reason, I use the masking tape, and it protects it while it's being cut out. I've seen some discussions and some arguments about, if you're using a laser machine to cut out your piece, your pattern, along with the stitching holes or the stitching marks, it's not handmade. I feel like you can also make a counter argument that if you use a clicker die, right, the cookie cutters of your pattern, whether you're using it with the stitching holes or without, what's the difference between that and the laser machine? Like, it's still a machine. The laser machine's obviously a laser and it uses electricity, with a clicker die may not, unless you're using a hydraulic one. But I feel like it's still handmade. At the end of the day, I'm still using my hands to make the final product, whether it's finishing the product, hand burnishing, saddle stitching, even if you're using a sewing machine, right? Like, is that really handmade? I feel like those arguments just don't hold very much value. So let me know in the comments what you think. I'm curious to know if you share the same sentiment that it's still handmade if you use a laser machine or a clicker die. So lately I've been using this glue from 1+1. I've had the refillable marker type applicator, and I recently just picked this one up. This one says it's vicious. I really haven't been able to tell the difference just yet. I just like the way that it applies. I feel like with the marker, that oftentimes gets clogged up. So a customer about 2 weeks ago reached out to me about his AirTag keychain that he purchased back in 2021. I thought something was wrong with it at first, but no, he just wanted to swap out the hardware. The one that he bought is the one with the lever snap that I used to offer years ago, and he wanted just to switch it out for a regular keychain to create less bulk on his keys. So he sent that over, and man, when I got it, the patina on it, was just amazing. I just posted a video of the comparison of the new one to the old one on my Instagram yesterday on Friday. Go ahead and check that out if you want to see the difference. But it was medium brown, and the one that he's been using and abusing, it's almost black, and it's just amazing to see, the leather hold up all these years to all that abuse, the environment that it's been exposed to. It's just amazing, and it's just a great feeling knowing that someone's still using your product that you've made, that you put a lot of time into developing and making. It's just an amazing feeling. So thank you for everyone who follows me on Instagram, has made a purchase. It means a lot to us. So these products are pretty much almost done. I'm just slightly finishing the edges here before I saddle stitch them. I dye the edges on the bear slip, as you can see, just to kind of give it more of a polished look on the sides. And then the AirTag is just naturally burnished, no dye on them. With the AirTag, you can actually pick out the thread color that you would like. So in this case, the customer picked out a tan color. But if you like a leather slip or a product that don't give the option for you to choose the color of the thread, reach out to me, and I'm more than happy to accommodate. So these are pretty much done. Again, this is the bear slip for the bear slip joint from Tactile Knife Co. And the other one is a AirTag keychain. I've had questions if the sound still works pretty well on the keychain. It absolutely does. So reach out to me if you have any questions. But that's all for today. There's another World Cup game, and I've been watching it. So I'll catch you guys on next week's video. Peace.